So imagine being told, like, or hearing the narratives about debt that are like, oh, them people gonna have to get that money from me when I die, or, that type of stuff. Like, that's what I thought, that's what I heard. And so I kind of just live with that. I accepted it. I was like, I'm gonna live with debt. Like, I'm gonna just pay it off, try to do better than where I came from or what I knew. And on the other side of that, as I'm trying to pay tuition with amounts that are some people's rents, I literally still had money left over that I had to figure out how to pay for. But on the other side of that, Chris was getting scholarships, some that he didn't even apply for, that I applied for. And I was like, give me some of that. Like, I need to figure this out. And I became truly envious of him, though, like, all jokes aside. And I was just like, it's unfair. I was kind of bitter with God. And so, you want to?
Yeah. I guess fast forward to when you did your master's program and we lived in Virginia. I tried to push Jordan to, like, apply for some scholarships. Like, this is getting ridiculous. I just was looking at the debt accumulation every semester, and she just didn't listen at all.
I think it was just the mindset of, like, I don't deserve it. I can't do this. I'm never going to have the opportunity, so I just kind of, like, gave up. I accepted, like, what was shown to me, and I didn't really understand, like, the favor of God and what God could do for somebody else, like he could do for me. I truly didn't believe that until, like, I continued to seek God and trust him, but also, like, follow Chris.
Yeah. Dang, that was good. So you graduated, and I said we was gonna get you a Jeep, but then I saw it was like $65,000 worth of student debt, and then your car that you have now, it had $10,000, so that's like $75,000. I was looking at that, and I was like, I'm not really interested in purchasing no Jeep, even though I promised. It is what it is. So we started looking at what we were gonna do, and I actually got a little bitter through the process when I decided, like, hey, we're gonna try to get a house. And we're gonna start paying off this debt. I got bitter because I was like, man, Jordan, I told you 100 times at least, like, do scholarships, like you need to do this, because I knew how I was gonna come back, and I had graduated with no debt, so I was like, I wanted to experience that for the both of us, and, like, God kind of stopped me in the middle of that and was like, don't be bitter, like, I'm gonna take care of both of y'all. So he kind of, gave us some strategies, helped us to sacrifice, because she wanted a Jeep and I wanted a rental house. I was like, man, I'm trying to get some money. But God stopped us in our tracks and really made us focus on believing for something that we didn't think was possible. So I just started trusting him, and we just started putting money down, just putting more and more money down that we had. And then we started, we were already budgeting, but we just started cutting back on certain stuff that we needed, like, well, not needed, but wanted. And through that sacrifice, and really Jordan being a trooper, because she not the, I don't know if y'all know her like that, but she ain't the type to sacrifice like that. She really don't like to hear no, or you can't do this, like, within reason. Within reason. Yeah, you did. So we came together as a team, and, like, we just started tackling and getting serious, and she wasn't complaining no more, like getting upset, like bringing up the Jeep situation and all this. Like, she just got real focused. So we got focused, and we just started paying it off. And throughout the process, like, God challenged us, I think it was twice, but I know for sure one time, to sow a seed of actually helping somebody to pay their tuition in the midst of us trying to pay off this debt. And not too long after, we got to February. So this was from October 2023 to February. February rolled around, and I can't remember how much it was, but it was a significant amount left. And I was like, God, I just want to, I'm believing for you to, like, make this happen in this month. Like, it was something like, I don't want to go into March with this. So then I remember in 2020, I had started investing when COVID hit. I started taking my refund, and I was just investing in money in, like, different stocks. And I was reminded of it, and I looked at it, and I just started calculating the numbers, and I was like, I don't want to lose out on a position that I had in stocks, and like over time, you know, it just accumulates to more money. So I'm like, I don't really want to give that up. But then God told me, like, do you trust me or not? Like, is your future in my hand or in your hand? I was like, dang, that's real. So I talked to Jordan about it, and she agreed, and I sold like half of it, and we paid off the rest of it. And I mean, I don't regret it at all.
Yeah.
Super excited, really.
Yeah, and I really give God the glory just because, like I said in the beginning, I didn't think that that was possible for somebody like me. I didn't feel like, you know, I was smart enough, or that I low-key felt like I was like a leech or like a bum. Like the enemy really tried to play on my mind or tell me like I don't have nothing to offer like through this process. But I worked, like I put my money forth just as much as he did, and like it really had to be a team effort, and we really had to like communicate during those times of like, I'm a little upset with you because you didn't necessarily handle the business on this side, or I'm a little upset with you for various reasons, and like communicating, trusting God and trusting like leadership, because he had the vision, but I also trusted like, hey, I believe in you. I believe that you have a relationship with God. I believe that this is truth. I believe that this will free our family and generations to come from like debt and feeling like you have to live with that and that mindset. And so like now that we are financially free, I really thank God for that. And it is possible for anybody if you just trust him, trust the vision, and be obedient and disciplined.
How's next?
Yep.
Yeah.
My name is Jordan Howard.
And my name is Chris Howard.
And this is our testimony.